So Adrian asks, what do you think we can do today, even if we don't use AI yet, that much to prepare for the new adoption era?
I think that's a very good question. I think that everybody should think about it. Is that first, before you start adopting AI, first you need to adopt data governance principles. Start um, start creating the data catalog. Start putting all the information there, so that when the AI revolution start and then you start using it, you don't have to do the again the you're not left behind, in the sense that your all the data is ready. So I generally sometimes I consider as a kitchen, right? If you are working in your own kitchen, it's very easy. But if you want other people to come to use your kitchen, you have to think about it differently. That because now where the everything is, you have to nicely put the labels to it, whether it's a sugar or whether it's a salt. Otherwise, people can put different things. You individually know whether it's a salt or sugar, but the other person who is going to work will be very difficult for them, so that labeling is needed. So this is what we call it cataloging. So because right now the data is used by application people, they know what they're doing, and when you're giving to other people to use this, that's why the labeling and putting the right tag about the data is very important. So
Mhm.
that is the one thing you must start before you use it, and that's one of the things with building the data catalog and putting
Yeah,
this is needed before you start AI.
totally. Okay, so we'll probably go over maybe a couple of more questions. So Bhagya Subrayan asks, how do you think users and developers of AI technologies can consciously play a role in data governance?
So I think they play a very important role in the data governance, because when they write the model, they first write that what the model does and how it does. So that is the one part of the data governance. But if they are producer of the data, that they must put the information into that. So generally in the data governance, we generally consider three roles. The one is the data owners are the one who is provide the like who owns the data from the business perspective. Second is the data stewards, which is generally maintain the data, the about the information. And the third is the data custodian, who basically maintain the IT part of the data, where the data come from. They like most of them, they're technical users.
Mm-hmm.
So the developers of the AI technology, which is consuming the data, right, most of the time, because they're consuming the data and building their model further. So because they are building something, so they need to document, they need to put together what they are building and every part of this. So they are the key component of they can be the data steward for that, or they can be the data consumer for the raw data. So they are the key player of the data governance journey overall.